Thank you very much. Unfortunately, Patrick has ducked out of the door because the question I'd ask him is, does he have a really good risk and safety solution in his company as yet? If not, we would like to talk to him because we cover a number of mining companies across our whole suite. Quick disclaimer. We call this our sort of elevator pitch. So talking to this, we have a proven system. We're technology driven. Our customers get an ROI, so a genuine return on investment. We operate in a regulated environment, which means that fundamentally most businesses out there need a system like ours or others. And Vault is launching into new products all the time, including an upgrade to our V3 enterprise platform, new applications, mobile applications, and also disruptive wearables, which I'll talk about as we go. A little slide here which gives you a 2-minute snapshot of exactly what environmental health and safety risk is and what we try to do.
Your business has some important responsibilities. Health and safety, compliance, risk, reporting. Managing all of them can be overwhelming, inefficient, and expensive. Clunky, paper-based safety systems often require tedious double entry, with information going out of date or even missing. Worst of all, they don't engage employees to take safety seriously. But what if there is a way to manage these responsibilities all from one place? A way to look after your people, your assets, and your business without ever chasing lost documents again? Welcome to Vault, a more intelligent way to run your business. Our end-to-end risk, health, and safety management software is helping companies like yours to drive productivity, improve visibility, and enjoy the profitability of a safer workplace. Whether you're a health and safety manager or a senior executive, Vault empowers you with the tools needed to make more intelligent business decisions. The platform facilitates visibility from the ground floor to senior management, meaning everyone in the business is on the same page when it comes to safety. Vault is cloud-based, meaning you can stay in control from the desktop, the tablet, and even your mobile. Vault allows you to track and manage risk and hazards, incidents and events, people and training, equipment, governance requirements, and more. But best of all, with Vault's mobile applications, you can manage all of this on the go. From risk registers to real-time alerts and everything in between, Vault is a true all-in-one solution to your risk, health, and safety challenges. We're dedicated to simplifying your responsibilities so you can spend less time lost in paperwork and more time creating a safer workplace to grow your business. And with international offices, some shiny awards, and the honor of being the first safety technology company listed on the ASX, we're proud to say we're achieving just that. Get a Vault demonstration to discover how your business can experience the future of staff safety today.
So that's what Vault effectively does. It's a significant productivity tool in a sector which we've seen go in the last 30 years from being paper-based to Excel spreadsheet and now moving to software technology solutions. And there's a quick snapshot of our product suite. Sitting in the middle, we have the enterprise solution. Around it are the apps, and of course, most recently, we have right here our wearable solution, which doesn't make it on that little promo that I showed you, but that's something that we're about to launch, and I'll talk a little bit more about later on. So, we believe strongly that emerging technologies will reduce the burden of data collection. It's a cumbersome process. It's governed by laws. If you don't adhere to these laws as a business, the penalties are significant. So what we've been working on is firstly within Horizon 1, which is where we're at now, which we have a Vault Enterprise solution. It's very big, very comprehensive, runs across all facets of the business and covers multiple businesses. Then we started developing a couple of years ago the apps, which are mobile solutions. So you can wander around your workplace doing checklists, incident reporting, whatever else you need to do, all sorts of auditing work, and it ties right back into this enterprise system. So again, you can probably see the productivity that you can drive into this particular concept and solution. BI is business intelligence. So we're trying to create predictivity within our solution. So in other words, if we have a number of near misses, the system will start to throw that up, so you will see that you have to do something about fixing a problem before it either hurts or does something worse to one of your workers. Horizon 2, where we're moving to now, is where we're opening up this platform, Vault Enterprise. We started work on that with the new release of V3. We're opening up the platform so others can plug into us. I guess kind of think like a Salesforce, but not quite as large, but we're bringing in other people who can bring in learning technologies. We're plugging in a group who do drone technology. They can feed in all of their camera-driven solutions that they have. And of course, Vault Solo, which we talked about, which is currently on the app and is now going on to the Samsung S3 watch. And this is what we're getting very excited about as we move forward. Horizon 3 is we're about to trial artificial intelligence. So we're moving from the basic predictive solutions that we currently have within the system. We've brought in a guy into our firm who we think is one of the leaders in Australia, who is going to help us drive AI into the product. It's what our customers want, and it's the next step in the evolution of this sort of technology. So who uses us? You can see here that we've got something like 430 customers. There's over 1 million workers protected, 830 separate business units, 30 industry sectors, and at the moment, well over 22,000 mobile app users out there. The sort of names you can see on the board are ones you'll recognise: Boeing, Visy, Ream, Oceania Gold, Sydney Opera House is a new customer of ours. Fundamentally, our system can go across all industries, and it can cover a small company, can cover 1 employee, 10 employees, or 100,000 or 500,000. That's the breadth of our system. For those looking at, basically, why do you buy our stock? Well, we listed this company a couple of years ago, 1st of July 2016. We've had a journey. We've raised a bit more money along the way because we're spending an awful lot on product and building out our various teams, whether they be sales, product development, or internal commercial. And we've seen our ARR growing at, which is annualised recurring revenue, growing at 70% per annum currently. Now we're hoping to do a lot better than that as we move ahead with the new products that we're now putting out there. Our sales pipeline's 20 million and increasing. It's up 600% in 12 months. The software delivers an ROI for customers, and I think it's important for investors to understand that if a group in the Western world buys this product, the thing that they get immediately is a discount on their insurance premium for their workers' comp. The second thing they get is a productivity enhancement across their workplace. I'm not making this up. It's proven. It's real. We have customers that endorse this. You can go to our 2 websites we have now, but you can go to our product website and actually see what customers say about us and the savings that they make. So the product pays for itself. We work within this highly regulated environment. Compliance never goes down, tends to go up. We've been pushing into Southeast Asia. It's been a measured approach, I would say. But the reason I'm here today is because founder and CEO Dave Morling is actually in Singapore working with one of our collaborative partners up there, which I'll talk about in a moment. We've started developing a product for China. China we see is an open market. There are no products. Their regulation is heavier than ours, and they have been told by the Chinese government that they have to have software solutions. Our cash receipts continue to go up. All of these numbers are as at the end of the 3rd quarter for the current financial year, so the receipts are pushing up around the 3 million. We see this growth and expansion. We see vertical opportunities with telcos. We're locking in these strategic alliances with big names out there. We don't broadcast these. And we also think that we've got some really disruptive next-gen mobile product coming your way. On a macro basis, we're looking at a number of things, and firstly we're looking to strengthen our board. So we're looking to bring in a couple of new directors who have global SaaS and technology backgrounds just to help out as we think we're about to go through another growth phase. We're also working on our team, so we've appointed a new product development manager, as I mentioned, one of the leading AI guys in Australia, we believe. Commercially, our sales team, which we locked into place only in the current financial year, is performing really strongly. The pre-sales for, just going down to this little point down here, which is pre-sales for solo interest, is exciting us a lot. So this is a quick look at the platform, some pictures of it. That's what it looks like. It reports back into a dashboard, all sorts of nice pie graphs, all reportable actions. So if you're a manager trying to manage a workforce of 100 or 1,000, basically everything's flowing back into you, and you can see it at the stroke of a pen, and you can take corrective actions as required. Solo is the one that I've sort of been touching on, and what we started with was an app which applies to a lone worker. So take that as it is. It's a worker who's out working on their own. It could be a guy in a van, or it could be somebody on a mine site. Started off with the app. The app's up and running. Pre-sales interest for the app is incredibly strong. And the next step to that was we've moved into a collaborative arrangement with Samsung on their watch. And what you may not know is that in Australia, Singapore, New Zealand, I don't know why New Zealand, but they tend to trial these things there, and also the USA, they have something called an eSIM. So I'm looking out of the room, and a lot of you guys are kind of men and women around my age. We would all remember Dick Tracy, so Dick Tracy is with us. So through the eSIM, it mirrors your phone, so you can leave your phone at home. It doesn't have to hook back in through your phone. You can talk, email, text, whatever on your phone. That, of course, means that we can start putting apps on the phone as well, a little bit like the phones as they exist now, the watches as they exist now, but you don't need the phone to connect into the telco system. What we've done here with Samsung is build the app that goes on the phone so that the worker is, dare I say it, always being tracked, always reporting in. We can hook into his heartbeat. We know if he's fallen off a ladder. We know if he's been in a collision. The list goes on. We can geographically fence him. So if he walks into an area where he's not supposed to be, an alarm will be raised. So it's a very sophisticated device going on to this, and we're looking to launch this around mid-July. So we're on top of this. So as I said, the sales demand or pre-sales interest in this has been slightly overwhelming. The pre-sales interest in this is extraordinary. So a little bit more on it. You can see how it works. I've pretty much talked about it, but it goes through, tells the guy when he needs to check in. You can pause the session. An alert has been raised. You can see where nearby workers are and talk to them via the app. And also you get a map showing where all the workers are. And you can trace where they've been and what they're doing. They can at any time turn the app off. So when they knock off at 5, it's okay. We're not tracking them down to the pub and stuff. But it really is about safety and managing their risk and managing them to make sure they get home. The Vault Business Platform is another line that we're looking to release shortly, and that will be our digital product. And what that is all of our apps which will then all talk to each other, so they don't have to come back into the main enterprise system. But say you're a small business, you can actually buy a checklist app, an incident app, a lone worker app, and they will all talk to each other. So we have this really nice mixture of business. So as we move ahead, we're working with three systems. Firstly, enterprise, which is for big business, the small business platform, which is for small business, and of course the solo, which we're starting to think is as a completely separate line in itself. And I'm right on the money here at 00. Thanks for listening, and if you'd like to talk to us a little bit more, we'll be outside. Thank you.